My bad. AO's AO is good. Leo. Just tarot messages, etc., etc. It's not for it's for, it can be for anybody, any placement, any Leo placement. Um, so if it resonates, cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, QuickBooks. So you guys can own your own business. So you can be, yeah, I guess it's like what, taxes or something like that you're doing. Somebody can be helping you with this. It's not for everyone, obviously. You can have Leo anywhere in your chart, but I could be talking to actual Leo suns right now, but not entirely, right? Anyways, let's see what's good. Uh, fruit of the loom, or fruit, oops, but fruit of the loom. Where is my? Hopefully it's all of them. I think so. Yeah, Instagram, Instacart, Instagram models, Instagram period. I'm trying to see if I got all these cards from here. Okay, I think I got all of them. Shouldn't have been that far down. Oh damn, I'm missing one of these. I need thought. Yeah, Mercy Me. Hold on, let's see. Which song was that? I forgot which song that is. It's off of it's off a Weekend album, but it's like his yeah. I think it's on the back side of his first album or something like that. Anyways, so let's see what's going on. So yeah, children of the corn. This can just be like, oh man, I don't want to say that. It sounds fucked up. This could be bastard children. I'm not trying to be funny. That could be anything though. Or somebody's kids are ungrateful, but okay. I'm not saying it's yours. You can feel like this about somebody else's or whatever. I got Aquarius or Sag. But yeah, yeah, children of the corn. But it could also be where, yeah, children that are like something like somebody's disturbed or some kids or something like that, or something about troublemakers or something. Anyways, yeah, can I interest you in a beverage? So I don't know, somebody is like offering you something. It could be for any reason. Maybe you're about to talk to somebody, sit down, or you're at somebody's place or something like that, or this is like a party or a event, or I don't think it's a bar. It could be, but some type of party or event or something like that. You get there, somebody's like, "Hey, can I offer you something to drink?" Like, you know, so whatever, or vice versa. Give me anything though. So whatever. Hmm. Somebody could be from like Africa or something like that. Yeah, storage wars or storage bins. Storage wars. So you can be getting storage bins. You can be putting stuff in storage. You can be one of those people. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you watch Storage Wars. Maybe you're the type of person that go and, you buy storages that people are, either left behind or couldn't pay or whatever, and you kind of like find things. That's not for everybody at all, but somebody could just be putting stuff in storage. You could be trying to organize or store things. Maybe you're moving. There's gonna be somebody else. My bad. Yeah, Amber Alert. That's kind of wild. So my name could be Amber though, but it's kind of wild though because I kept feeling like I heard Amber Alert earlier, but it wasn't. So I don't know, something about an Amber Alert for someone. Somebody else. It's gonna be about a kid, like a missing child or something like that, but something to do with the Amber Alert. Okay. So it could be some like event. It's something to do with, I mean, the event could be something that's a disaster, like, a natural disaster, but this can also be like some type of event that somebody is like planning or going to or something. That this is not for everybody. Like something happens, something gets blown up. Not, I mean, hopefully not literally. I'm not trying to say that, but something is just like something happens. I don't know. This could be chaos or uh, some type of tower. I don't know entirely what, but so people need to just be mindful. If something feels off or something's telling you to not go, maybe you get sick, maybe something happens to get you is like is a good reason why something happens because some other shit possibly would have happened. Um so it's like you're being saved. Yeah, saved by the bell. This could be something to do with a school for someone, like a school. So I don't know about that. There's gonna be some other shit about children or some shooting or some crap. So I don't know, man. I don't know when either. Or you can be looking into this, or this can be a trial or some type of case that's open still. You could be hearing about this as well, seeing about this somewhere else. Something about a either a traffic jam, traffic stop, or what are those things called when like the police just be somewhere and it's like they're checking people's like IDs and shit like that. So just be aware of what's going on around. But that may not even be you. That could be someone else. Maybe you have to do this. Are you an authority figure? Some of you guys are looking into something, or you're curious about why something's blocked off, why something is not, people are not able to go down a particular road, or they're being rerouted or something. Again, this could be something you're watching or whatever. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But anyways, yeah, Roadrunner. Yeah, meet. So I don't know. I feel like there's this chase. Something that's like impossible to catch, or somebody's impossible to catch. This could be like somebody that's staying 10 steps ahead of a situation. So somebody can be one of catch me if you can. So whenever I get movie references, it's something within that. Whatever I see, whatever I'm getting, it's a message. It does not mean that's literally what's going on. You got to hear about. You got to hear me out. This could be about a friend or somebody, whatever. It could be somebody you network with. Could be a member of a particular society or group or something that you're in. This can be some type of organization. This could be somebody in a social circle. It can be anything, anyone. This can just be in general, like society, just around you, community, whatever the case may be, or somebody that you know of. Um, Somebody likes Nutella, anyways, or some hazelnut, something with hazelnut. So in that movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, he grew up watching his parents struggle, and I forgot what else happened. I don't know if his mom. No. He grew up watching his parents struggle, and he made a promise to himself that he will never, ever like get to that level. I'm not saying it's like but he promised himself he would never be poor, never whatever. And so he pretty much cons his way through life. I'm pretty sure people have seen this. That's one of my favorite movies, so people have seen it. But you know what I'm talking about. For people in the back that don't know, it's like that. He cons himself. He cons his way through life. He was in the military for one at a certain point, if I'm not mistaken, or was it the I don't know if it was the military or if it was the air. It was something. He was a surgeon or a doctor or something like that as well. Mind you, this was like all back in the particular, like set in the particular time. I want to say the 70s or something, 50, 60, 70. It was some shit. But anyways, he had conned his way into all different type of work fields. I mean, like, he was able to make it seem like he got a diploma and everything, a master, all that shit um for like a doctorate, like all kinds of shit. Don't know how, whatever. But so that it's something to do with a con artist or a con man, con woman, whatever. Somebody could be a con artist and they kind of like find ways to uh, forge shit. What I mean by that is like they find ways to um, make, like, certificates or diplomas or whatever, and make it look legit to where they get jobs and, in high places, shit like that, like things of that nature. So maybe you're talking to somebody like that. You can be networking with a person that's like this. Now, it doesn't have to be to that extent. It could just be where somebody knows how to play the system, so to speak. So that can be a situation that's going on. Something's going on online too. Yeah, you can also be waiting to hear back or waiting to get something. Something could just be like um stressful, maybe. You can be waiting to hear back from a person. Maybe you're trying to network. Excuse me, you're trying to get something here. It's not for everyone. Yeah, I mean, you could be trying to get something ill-gotten, but it's whatever. I mean, who am I to say anything? Do what you do, or whomever, do what you do. Hopefully you're doing it for the greater good in some sort of way, because I do know it's kind of bullshit out here. They be wanting you to have all this, all that, but they don't really want to pay you, shit like that. They want you to do all this extra work, but only want to pay you like $16 an hour. That's definitely not cutting it. Up that shit by 10, and then maybe we talking. Is like, it's real wild. I'm not saying like everybody, because not everybody got skills. You know what I mean? So or whatever the case may be. So I don't know, this could be you. I must say, hopefully it's not some yeah, unless it's just knowing people. When you rub elbows with people, you network with people, you can get to higher places just by knowing somebody, because that's kind of how it is, especially nowadays, especially when it's comes to like jobs and careers, shit like that. I'm not necessarily careers, but jobs and shit like that. Like sometimes you just gotta know people that knows people that knows people and shit to kind of get a one up, so to speak. Because I did see that 5 of Swords. So this can be something about driving. It's not for everyone. Well, this is what you do, whatever the case may be. But somebody may know a way around something so that you can be taking a shortcut. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a good thing, bad thing, anything. It's more so of like, what's your motive? Is it like, does it benefit you, or does it benefit in a nutshell, does it benefit everyone? Or is it just for you? You know what I mean? So or this could be somebody else. You be dealing with Aquarius. You can have it in your chart. Okay, let's see what's good. Yeah, I'm getting Rick and Morty. My bad. If I keep getting shit, I'm going to keep saying things. So, I never watched that show, so I don't know shit about it. But I'm getting that for somebody. You may watch that. He's like a scientist or something, right? Like, I don't know if I think, isn't he like drunk, or I don't know. And he gets his like nephew into all types of shit. I've only seen like a little smidget of something, but I never watched it. So I don't know. Maybe that's something you're watching, or something of that's like that right there is kind of like, maybe it's something to do with that plot, or whatever is going on in that show has something to do with like somebody in real life, somewhat, like kind of how they are, so to speak. Again. Or something could be like a brick and mortar type of situation. Somebody could be into real estate. You can get into real estate. Yeah, stock market crash. Okay, whatever that's about. Wolf of Wall Street. So yeah, big time on Leonardo DiCaprio. Some of you guys, do you like his films a lot. You might like Leonardo DiCaprio. If I'm not mistaken, he is I want to say Capricorn, but I don't know. Not because his name is that, but I really don't know. I don't know what he is. He's either an air sign. He could be a fire sign. I don't know. I really don't know. But I thought he was an earth sign. Are you just watching some films, his films or something like that? Yeah, Project Pat. Don't remember. Isn't he from like Texas or something? I could be wrong. Maybe he's from like, I don't know, New Orleans, or I thought he was from somewhere in the South. So I don't know, some southern state. So Project Pat. Did he pass? Okay, I don't know what that's about. But okay. I'm also getting that movie. Was it called Project X? And I forgot entirely what that was about. If it's called Project X, isn't that about the kids that were like, it was supposed to be the end of the world? I don't know if that's what it was. It's called something. Whatever. I don't know if that's the particular movie because I didn't watch it, but I remember seeing the previews, all the other shit that, you know how it goes. And was that the one where it was like the end of the world, or they thought the end of the world was coming, so they had this big ass, crazy ass party or some shit like that? I don't remember. I want to say it's Project X, but I don't remember. And that was like years ago, so I don't know. Something could be significant about that. Maybe somebody's like, yeah, let's have a fucking big Y2K, so to speak, party or some shit. But it gets like crazy. I don't know if it's called Project X, but it's definitely called some shit. So you guys go like pretzels, or you could be craving salty things right now. Okay, I said no. Alright, what we got for I'm about to say Sag. You can have Sag in your chart dealing with one. What we got for Leo placements? Yeah, salty. Somebody can be see, this is what I'm talking about. And they're just dry. You know, with a Cancer, you could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusp, you can be dealing with a Libra. Something about a vehicle, yeah, some type of like, what is it called? Is it a traffic stop or something like, whatever it's called, whenever they have like the setup and, you know, people will need to see your license or registry or whatever the fuck, and see, you know, this, that, and the third and all that. So something about your registration, insurance, whatever the case may be, that can be significant. You could be getting a helping hand. Somebody can be helping you with a car. Somebody can be helping you either register a car, get a car out of impound, anything. Maybe you have I'm not gonna say you have anything wrong with it, because I personally don't know. It could be a boot too. That's definitely not for everyone. Or something's going on. But you could have been in a car accident, or you could be the one helping somebody. Maybe they got into some trouble, they're in an accident, whatever the case may be, and this could be also tickets, shit like that. So just, you know, but or whatever the case may be, or some violation. With that traffic thing that I was talking about, hopefully somebody has their license, registration, all that shit, you know, insurance, things of that nature, because people are on a fucking lookout for people. I know it's like some places is expensive as fuck to have insurance and shit, depending on where you're at, especially if it's a lot of like reckless drivers and just shit like that, or whatever the case may be. It can just be really expensive. So maybe somebody's driving without, like, this could be like suspended license, no registration, no this, no that, like mad shit. Somebody could be going to court for something as well, or have to. So you may be showing out. You could be a lawyer too, maybe not, I don't know. Or somebody can be, like I said, you may need a helping hand, or this is like vice versa, somebody needs your help. But while somebody's somewhere, they can also be meeting another person that's going to help them with something, or help them kind of get out of something. So maybe you're running into somebody and start networking with someone that's can help you with this situation that you may be having with a vehicle or the law or whatever the case may be. This could be somebody else too. Like I said, you can be a Cancer, Leo, Cusp, Cancer, Vedic, Leo, and Vedic. You can be a Libra. You can have any of this in your chart, or somebody else does. Somebody knows, yeah, do you know your rights? Yeah, do you know your rights? Hopefully you do. So if somebody's trying to like, I'm not gonna say do something illegal or unjust, they could be, but hopefully it's not you doing something illegal and unjust. So this is random. I'm not keeping that. All right, so let's see what's going on here for Leo placements. I'm getting a lot of different stuff. So if I have to stop, and if I get a whole bunch of shit and I stop and I say stuff, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So let's see what's going on. How you feeling about this energy that's around? This could be past, present, future. It doesn't matter. Some of you guys can work in like construction, or somebody else can. Okay. Huh. You can definitely be trying to start a business or start something new. You may really need help of people. You may really need some type of help, but you may be actually running into said help, or somebody knows somebody that knows somebody, or somebody knows someone and puts you on, or whatever the case may be. So you're like in with the in crowd. Somebody's also like a Freemason or some shit. King of Wands reversed. That's interesting. That's supposed to be Aries, but I don't. Not King of Wands. King of Wands is all kings are fixed energies for me, and all queens are cardinals. That's me personally. That's how I feel. Now, cards can easily say that King of Wands is Aries. All kings are, you know, the cardinals. If I'm not mistaken, I can be wrong though. Yeah, all kings are the cardinals. I always say the queens are the cardinals. I don't know why, but whatever. So you can be dealing with the Aries. You don't have to, or just a man, or just energy here. This can also be you, but whatever the case may be, somebody could definitely be somebody could definitely be like real masculine, trying, like, I don't know if they're a woman or not, but it's like, I'll get to that. I don't know if this is your friend. They're like a tyrant or something. Like, but they're not able to bully you, control you, or whoever this is. This may not have anything to do with you. This could be around you. Somebody else is dealing with someone that's like this. I don't know. It's like somebody cannot control you. They can't force you to do something. Somebody could be a tyrant. Somebody could be vicious. Like, they're all about power, but they're actually powerless because they need people to feel power, feel powerful, but their ways or whatever just ineffective, and you can literally be blocking them out. Or you kind of like, you're standing up for yourself, you're protecting yourself, what's yours, or just defending yourself against whoever, whatever this energy is or whoever it is. This is somebody who's literally a weak leader. So if it's like a group of people here, this community, this person is not like, people who don't respect them, or people don't motherfucking sit here and follow their lead or anything. Whatever that's about. It doesn't have to be that deep. Or you could feel like this. Maybe you feel like this, or maybe people feel like this about you. I don't know why. I'm just a messenger. I'm not trying to make anybody out to be like anything. You know your own individual situation. So this can be some friend group too, where somebody is like, try to be the leader. They try to be the person that calls the shots, whatever the case may be. It's something that's ineffective. They don't really, they may talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. So what? It just is what it is. I guess I feel like somebody is all about power, so the way they go about things is very ill, like just ill. Like, like, no, you're gonna sit down and do what I say, and like just real aggressive, real, just, instead of them like being a leader doesn't mean boss people around and treating people like shit, or making people fear you and shit. Like, you don't got to do all that. But somebody definitely has a hard time stepping up to the plate or being a leader without looking like a aggressive ass fucking grizzly bear that's rabid. So I don't I don't know. And then not only that, somebody is like just really like, they're not a good person. I don't know why. They're something about them you may not like. This could be a Capricorn. This could be a Sag, Cap Sag, whatever the case may be. But they can also have addictions too, but somebody definitely feels like powerless. Like this is somebody who feels powerless, and their energy is just powerlessness. Like they have no power, they have no authority, they can't do this, do that, boss you around, whatever. Or this is you cannot do this to people. You can't make people be your friend and fuck with you and do what you say and stuff like that. I don't know who this is for. I'm just saying, especially if you're dealing with the Aquarius, that shit's not gonna happen. I mean, y'all are both like, first of all, y'all both are fixed signs, so have fun with that. Trying to make somebody do anything, they will fight the fuck back. So, I mean, I don't know. Some of you guys is gonna be a Cap Aquarius, Cap and Vedic, Aquarius and Vedic. Doesn't have to be, or this can be you, whatever the case may be. I just feel like somebody somebody has like a dependency on other people. So it's like if they don't have control over these people, then they feel out of control, and because they need these people to feel control. You know what I mean? You get where I'm coming from. You know, you picking up what I'm putting down. So there's that. But yeah, I feel like it's something about oppression. I feel like somebody just tries to back people in corners and make them feel like, you know, you're nothing without me. You're not, you would never be able to eat or breathe or live if it wasn't for me, or some crazy ass shit. And I don't got time for that. Or that's you. I have no clue, and I don't know why. Somebody's definitely not flying high. They're not vibrating. And I mean this more so of like how they see things, how they go about things, how like the way they move, not like physically, but like the way they move spiritually and shit. It's like it's very you know, like that. It's very low. It's not like somebody, they don't, it's like a person who doesn't think before they act. They don't know or understand why they do the things they do, say the things they say, because they've always gotten their way, because this is how they, you know, it's like shit like that. And when you say no or whatever, this person will fucking freak out, or they'll, no, you don't ever fucking say no to me. It's like nobody ever says no to me. Like, is this person, I don't even use this word, but kind of narky. Not even kind of, somebody's narky. And I don't know if this is like in your friend group, your social circle, or somebody you network with. I don't know. Or socialize with, or somebody just around. You can definitely be keeping your distance. You don't really want to get too close, or you could be noticing that you don't want to get too close, or somebody's feeling like this about you. I don't know. This could be family or a family member. This doesn't have to be immediate. This could be like outside. This could be like your wife, or your wife's family, or you know, wife's father or mother, or your sisters, other brothers, dad, or like anything that's either outside of something. This can either be in-laws and shit too, whatever the case may be, shit like that, or a child's mother or father that you're not with, but y'all have a kid together, and blah 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 blah, like stuff like that. I feel like there's a burden here, and the burden could be, if it's not a burden, this is like, it's some stress here, or you feel obligated or responsible for something or somebody's attitude. Or if it's not that, it's more so of like a if it's not like you feeling responsible for it, it's like somebody may feel obligated to deal with this. Maybe they feel like they have no other choice. Is this a, I don't think it's a boss or anything. I don't see nothing with no motherfucking boss. I think it's just a person that's around, a friend, around a social circle, community, whatever. And it's just like, damn. Or this is what's going on in somebody around you, their situation, and you're just looking at it shit like, and thinking like, to your, maybe you're looking at your, talking to your friend like, damn, you just gonna let that person, like, you let that person do that, talk to you like that, bully you like that, whatever. And I don't know. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so Leo placements, you can definitely be you can be the ambitious one out of your social circle, your friend group, or whatever. Maybe you're the only one that really wants to, I'm not saying really want to, but you're the only one that's actually capable of doing such certain things, because people, excuse me, that's for somebody, because some people, it's like people you know, or these people that you could be around. I'm not saying that they're not good to be around, but it's like no drive in this bitch. You know, it's no get up, get out, and get something. It's like, where's the motherfucking morale? Where's the drive? You may be the only one that has the potential of actually doing the shit you say you're gonna do because something drives you. Could be money. Shit, I don't know. It could definitely be money. But it could also be, you know, because you have goals, and goals could help you pave a way, you know, towards something, or goals could help you see, you know, see something at the finish line. My bad. Hey, what's good? Yeah, I did. You? Hi, 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 hi. Hey. But yeah, some of you guys are like, if it's not that, I mean, not if it's not that, I feel like it's that plus the fact that when you're good at something and you do that thing and you see that you're good at something, you don't let shit hold you back from wanting to keep going and doing that thing because you're really good at it. Or you have star-like quality or star-like whatever the fuck. And I feel like that's what's keeping you on the straight and narrow. Now, I'm not saying that you're not gonna fuck with these people because they don't have that zhuzh, or they don't have that that drive to go and do things or start something or be something else or whatever, or this is like other people or somebody around you and you aren't on that level of getting up and getting out and doing something else, or trying this, trying that. It's like asking someone, what do you want to be, you know, what do you want to, where you see yourself in a few years or something like that. Somebody's like, oh, you know, I see myself pretty much, you know, how they say in the interviews, and people are like, oh yeah, well, I see myself, they want you to say, you know what the fuck they want you to say. It's all bullshit because really, to be honest, especially if it's not a career, you're not, most people are not going to see themselves being in that position or doing that job, literally. I always answer honestly, like, yeah. I mean, most times. This one time I was like, yeah, food truck, which, to be honest, I still would. I would, if I could have like 10 clones, I'll be doing mad shit. For real. But however, it's not that. Is I'm only one fucking person and I don't got money to have no fucking clone. So, you know, I'm not up there. So, I that shit scratched off. Although it is still something that I would do if I was to become whatever heir, million, billion, whatever. I would definitely be doing all kinds of things, one at a time, so to speak. And of course, I'll put it out there. But what am I like right now? Me being one person, if somebody was to ask me what do I see myself doing, I'm not gonna say being this fuck ass job. No offense, I'm not even trying to be funny. I wouldn't necessarily say being here. I'd rather be honest. I'm not gonna sit here and kiss ass. It's hard for me to do that most times. So I'll literally say, oh, you know, I see myself, you know, doing this. It may be in the field of that, but it's not necessarily doing the same thing as that. But it's still something that I like doing, or I enjoy doing, or I don't have a problem doing, or whatever. So it still brings joy or fulfillment to my life, so it doesn't bother me. While some people will literally be like, oh yeah, I see myself being a fucking food handler and stalker for the next 5 years. Bullshit, especially if you're not getting paid. Like, I'm, please. So that's what I'm seeing here. For you, maybe either you're one of the people who actually want to do something and try new things, and you know, you're not bullshitting people about what your future holds or what it is you're trying to do. Um, you can be doing those things, or somebody else. And then you got another, you know, situation where somebody, you know, or people, a group of people, whatever, they don't have that drive. They see themselves working at this warehouse for the next 18 to 30 years, you know, 401k. There was nothing wrong with that. Fine, if that's, you know, hey, um let them do what it do. Some of you guys are like, nah, I'm good. I rather think outside the box, or go left instead of right, or whatever the case may be. So that could be something here too. Some of you guys could be bakers and cooks and shit like that. You don't have to be, or somebody around you is. But but yeah. So maybe you're just seeing that. I mean, this doesn't have to be actual people that you're friends with either. This can just be people around. You know that person. You went to school with that person. You know, they're doing. You know, they're doing this and they've been doing that for like however long. They have kids. They're having more kids. And that it's not necessarily because they want to. That's just where they're at. So hey, I'm pretty sure most people would not say that. Oh, I just see myself having kids and then 10, 11, 12 kids, and you know that's no, no. You don't. Mostly you don't. Maybe some people, yeah, of course, but most nah. Who are we doing? Yeah, Leo. You can be a Virgo. You can have Virgo in your chart. The Hermit. I don't even know why I'm shuffling, to be completely honest. Um, So some of you guys are the wise one of your social circle, of your friend group, of the people around you. This can be people you went to school with. This can be people that you see still doing the same thing. People that you might went to school with smoking meth. People that, you know, you might have worked with doing this, doing that, at the same job for 18 years and they keep complaining about the shit all the time. Just stuff like that. So you can be the wise one out of your little group. I'm not say little like that, out of your friend group, you know, your social circle or this organization or you know, society in a whole or general. And you're just like, it's like you live multiple lifetimes or you've been here before, so it's like you kind of already know what's up. You already know what going down that path will entail, and you know what doing this and that for however long will entail. Say you've been somewhere, maybe you've been in a job where you was there for like, I don't know, 9 years or whatever, and at some point something clicked and you woke the fuck up and was like, what am I doing? And then you start really living your life, whatever. And you might see other people and that constantly complain or whatever, and you're just like, well, change it up. I done that. I was here for however long, and I was like, you know what, I want to make my own money, or I want to invest or do this or do that. And then you just decide to do that, and then that's just what it is. And then people are like, damn, I didn't, you know. So maybe you're trying to get people to, if they is, you know, get people to wake up to their own whatever. Like if this is what you don't want to do, you want to do something else, do that. Or I know where that path leads down, and you'll never be happy if that's not something that you actually want to do, whatever. So why not wake up and be like, you know, I think today is the day that I'm going to start doing the shit I want to do, you know, instead of living for people. So whatever. I don't know why I'm still shuffling. I'm gonna leave these alone. And one of these are backwards. Let's see what is that. Oh, it's a couple of cards. What was it? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Yo, you have Sag and Virgo in your chart. Yeah, you're like a go-getter. Some of you guys, you thrive for a better lifestyle, you thrive for a better life, you thrive for maybe even riches. It's like it's something that you thrive for and that's what you're doing. You have no problem kind of taking taking the driver, you know, taking the wheel and fucking turning it left and right and this and that. Like you have no problem doing any of these things. You may have to do more organizing, or you may have to prioritize sometimes, or whatever the case may be, but you're still doing that shit, and I feel like you're being protected the whole way through. So if you are coming to the realization that either I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life, or I don't want to be I don't want to be just known as a mother or a father. I don't want to be known as somebody who's worked at a warehouse for 20 years. I don't want to be known as this, whatever the case may be. It's like you're definitely something's clicking, or you may even be realizing I don't want to be part of this group that seems to not really be going anywhere. And it could be an organization where you like help people or you do something and it's like never any, there's no end goal, there's nothing changing. It doesn't matter how much you try, how much you beat into people's heads, like change your life and do this and do that, and people don't listen, they don't want to, they don't care. They rather, you know, live a life of destruction and chaos, and it's like you can't, I mean, at some point that shit gets fucking old. You gotta let people do what they're gonna do and do you. So, and you do you. So maybe these can easily be friends too. You're just like, ugh. I can't sit here and be with the same friends drinking 40s and talking about how much we hate females or how much we can't stand men or whatever. You know, this is stupid for me. It's stupid shit because it's just like, you know, I rather live that life of wanting to actually experience good things with another person or whatever the case may be than sitting here talking about how everybody is this, that, and the third when I've never dated everybody on a whole fucking planet. So how would I know that it's not somebody out there that isn't like that or whatever, you know? But then again, a lot of people tend to be kind of like the same. So it is kind of discouraging. Still doesn't mean anything. But yeah. All right. Okay, and some of you guys, yeah, I feel like for a good bit of you, it's something to do with like people around you. Can just easily be society. It's like you're kind of on a defense. I don't know why. It could be because maybe a group of people who have made you mad, have pissed you off. This could be family, friends, whomever. Just people in general is pissing you off. People piss you off, made you mad. Maybe it could also be because people aren't listening to you. They don't want to do what you say, and it could be that you're coming off domineering or you're coming off like a tyrant or whatever. I don't know. Are you? And then this can just be energy of you feeling like is out of my hands. It's like I cannot do anything anymore. People don't listen. I'm starting to sound like a fucking broken record, etc., etc., etc. I cannot. I'm trying to lead somebody. They don't want to be led. So it's like, what can you do other than just, you know, walk the fuck away? You know, like distance yourself emotionally, physically, whatever. And this can be people or somebody in your family, whatever it is. It's like I can't do anything about the situation anymore. They don't want to listen. They want to still smoke crack. They want to still smoke meth. I'm not trying to be funny. I literally am not. This is for the people that knows that they're not changing or they are not trying to change or they say it's hard or whatever. I have no clue. This can also be for people who are like they're capable of doing something but they rather not. They're capable of seeing something a different way, they're rather not. They're capable of having a broader perspective or view of, you know, the world, but they rather not. They rather not, whatever that means. They just rather fucking not. And because it's harder to think. It's harder to think for yourself. It's harder to be yourself for some reason for a lot of people. Maybe you feel like you've been put on a low vibing energy because you've been trying to beat something or you've been trying to like drill something into people's heads or get them to you know, whip them into shape and they just not fucking listen. This could be kids too, your own children. They just don't listen or they don't want to or they don't care or whatever. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like you can tell your son, hey, you know, you don't really have much going on right now. Like you're not stable, this, that, and the third, stop having babies. And here they are on the third one and they're only been out of high school for like 4 years. Shit like that. Like, what are you doing? You know, shit like that. Like, you know what? Fuck it. You want to keep doing that, and I'm trying to tell you, you know, stop fucking around, wear, you know, protection, whatever, and you not listening. Oh, fucking well. I guess it's out of my hands. You're going to keep doing that. Well, you're going to find out the hard way, pretty much. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and fall on your ass or fall on your face because I'm done. I'm done trying to guide you in the right direction. I'm done trying to get you to see that the world doesn't revolve around you. Shit like that. Like everybody got issues and shit. Everybody got things they're going through. God dang it, you gotta figure something out. You gotta wanna fucking do something. You gotta wanna, you know, take responsibility, take accountability, whatever. But you know, it is what it is. So maybe that can just be how people are seeing you as this King of Wands in reverse because you're tired of like constantly, I'm not gonna say badgering, but constantly like having to say something and teach in, you know, words of wisdom, blah blah blah. Like the shit is annoying at this point. and they can be looking at you like, oh god, you know, my mom is such a bitch, or my dad is such a dick. Like, I mean, maybe he is, but it could be because he's trying to get you to see, like, don't you see that I had like 8 kids and that shit didn't turn out too well for the first fucking 40 years of my life? That's why I'm trying to get you to see you don't want to do the same things, but hey, at some point you got to let them fall on their ass, because at some point somebody told me the same thing and I fell on my ass because I wouldn't listen. So somebody's freaking hard-headed is what it is, and that's fine. Yeah, you know, it's life shit, or people in general are just hard-headed. It's gonna you be telling somebody over and over again, like, you're hurting me, it hurts, stop hurting me, can you stop doing that, I'm trying to whatever, and somebody's just like keep doing the same thing, you know, and you're just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep protecting you, or not protecting you, I mean, maybe, but I'm not going to keep, like, you know, explaining how something is hurting me, hurting my feelings, whatever the case may be, and you keep doing the same thing. I'm through. I'm done. If that makes me look like a dick, so be it. If that makes me look like an ass, so be it. If that makes me look like a bitch, so be it. And some of you guys, it could just be somebody's a straight up player and you're just gonna be a friend of yours and you're just like, I don't want any associations with you, because just because you want to run around and be a passport bro, or run around and fuck any female or fuck any person, and just don't care how, you know, about your life, your health, your anything, I can't fuck with you. Or this is you. I don't know, Leo. So that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else to it. It's pretty simple, cut and dry. If you're on the Virgo side of this, it seems like you learned your lesson. Maybe even dealing with the Aquarius. I don't know. And if you're on the Cancer Leo side of this, it's more so of you kind of. I feel like you bowed out. I don't even see you here. You're not here. Oh no, you are. Yeah. Queen of Cups. If you are a Cancer Leo, you're here. Kind of like you're at a distance. If you're more of a Leo, Virgo, on that somewhere, you're here, but you're also the person that's kind of like, either you're sick of your own shit or you're sick of somebody else, or vice versa. Somebody's sick of your shit, or they're sick of their own shit, or they're sick of somebody else shit. So I don't know. It's been real. And it can also be where somebody's just like, they don't learn, which is fine, because they'll learn. They'll learn one of these days, I guess. So it's been real though. I'll see you on the flippers, Leo. Somebody can be a stoner. Alright. This could be a cousin too. I'm out. Or whomever. Who's next? I'm only doing one more because I'm like I want to chill. Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Capricorn. So Capricornucopia is next. So I will see anybody, any biddies, biddies, somebody from like New York or some shit. But Capricorn placements is next. Whoever want to come through, I'll see you there, and I'll be there in a minute. Who's next? It's been real. Guten Night.